Buckle up, everybody, because today we are diving deep into the power of action.
Yeah, baby. Oh, yeah.
Like not just dreaming big,
Mm-hmm.
but like actually making those dreams happen.
Yeah,
One step at a time.
absolutely.
Action by action. You know, I was listening to this motivational speaker,
Yeah.
and it was like a jolt of energy straight to the system.
Yeah.
Like, whoa.
Yeah.
You know?
I hear that.
And it really hit me that we are the architects of our own lives.
Yeah.
Like every single day we're making choices.
Right.
Big ones, little ones.
Yeah.
That are shaping our future.
Yeah.
It's not about like waiting for the perfect moment or some magical opportunity. It's about recognizing that the power to change things up is within us. Right here, right now.
It's so true. It's like we have this chisel in our hands, and every choice, every action is a strike against the stone. We're sculpting the masterpiece of our lives.
Whoa. What really got me fired up was this idea of small, consistent actions. They're like tiny seeds, right? That over time can grow into something incredible.
It's amazing, isn't it? It's like the compound effect in action. Think of it like investing, a small amount of money regularly. Over time, those small contributions can grow exponentially.
Whoa.
Thanks to the power of compounding. It's the same with our actions.
Yeah.
Every little step we take, every positive habit we build compounds over time.
So powerful.
Creating these massive results.
So it's not about like trying to change everything overnight. It's about these small, consistent actions day after day that create the biggest transformation.
Absolutely.
But how do we make sure
Yeah.
that those actions are taking us in the right direction?
That's where having a clear vision comes in.
Yeah.
It's like having a destination plugged into your GPS.
Okay.
Without it, you're just driving around aimlessly, hoping to stumble upon something great.
Right.
But with that vision, you know where you're going.
Yeah.
Every decision, every action becomes a step towards that destination.
So we're talking about really defining what we want.
Yes.
Not just like in a vague way,
Yeah.
but clear, specific, measurable.
Pleasurable, yeah.
Creating a roadmap for our lives.
Yeah. It's like a blueprint
The blueprints.
for the masterpiece we're creating.
And once we have that vision,
Yeah.
it's amazing how it filters into our daily choices.
It is, isn't it? You're suddenly more aware of opportunities that line up with your goals.
Right.
And you're more likely to say no to things that don't.
Yeah.
Your vision becomes a guiding force.
Totally.
Helps you stay focused, keeps you motivated.
Okay, so that makes sense, right?
Yeah.
Vision, actions. But let's be real for a sec. Even with a clear vision, even with the best intentions, we all face this one big obstacle. Procrastination.
Yeah.
It's like this invisible force that holds us back.
Yeah.
Keeps us stuck in that cycle of planning and dreaming without actually doing.
It's a master of disguise,
Yeah.
He whispers these seductive promises, right? I'll do it tomorrow, or I'll wait for the perfect moment. But the truth is, there's no better time than now. The longer we put things off, the more those dreams start to fade. And the more we erode our own self-belief.
So true. So how do we break free?
Yeah.
How do we become masters of action and not procrastination?
Well, it starts with understanding procrastination isn't about laziness, right?
Right.
It's often rooted in fear. Fear of failure, fear of judgment, fear of the unknown.
Oh yeah, those are big ones.
The key is to recognize those fears and choose to act anyway.
Okay, so face our fears head on.
Exact.
Don't let them paralyze us.
Yeah.
But how do we do that?
Well, sometimes those fears feel so big. It's so overwhelming, right?
Yeah.
One strategy is to break down those big, daunting tasks into smaller, more manageable chunks.
Okay.
It's like climbing a mountain, Instead of looking at the entire peak and feeling overwhelmed, just focus on taking one step at a time.
I like that. One step at a time.
Each step, no matter how small, gets you closer to that summit.
I love that analogy.
Yep.
It's about shifting our perspective, focusing on small wins, building momentum.
Yes.
And sometimes, I find it helps to tackle the toughest thing first.
Oh, tell me about it.
Get that big, scary thing out of the way, and then everything else feels easier.
That's the eat the frog principle.
Eat the frog.
Yeah. If you have to eat a live frog every day, you might as well do it first thing in the morning.
Okay, I get it.
Get it over with.
Tackle the tough stuff first and ride that wave of accomplishment.
Absolutely.
What are some other ninja moves
Oh, let me tell you.
to combat procrastination?
Deadlines, my friend. Deadlines. They're like a secret weapon in the fight against procrastination. We humans, we tend to work best when we have a sense of urgency.
Right.
So set those deadlines, even if they're self-imposed. Watch your productivity soar.
It's like that saying, work expands to fill the time allotted.
Exactly.
If we don't set boundaries, we'll just keep pushing things off forever. But it's not just about taking action. We've got to be consistent, right?
Oh, consistency.
That's what really separates those who achieve their dreams
Yes.
from those who just dream.
Consistency. It's that bridge between inspiration and achievement.
Whoa.
It's not about those sporadic bursts of motivation. It's about showing up day after day, even when you don't feel like it.
Even when you don't feel like it.
Even when you don't feel like it. Think of it like a river carving its way through a mountain.
Okay.
It's not brute force. It's persistent, consistent flow
Wow.
that achieves that goal.
So it's those small, consistent efforts over time
Yeah,
that create the most profound transformation.
it really is.
But, it's not just about consistency.
No.
In our actions, it's also about consistency.
Tell me more.
In our mindset, our beliefs, our values.
You're absolutely right. It's about aligning our thoughts, our words, and our actions with the vision we have for our lives. It's about cultivating those qualities, those traits, those habits that support our success.
So how do we cultivate that unwavering discipline
Right.
and consistency?
Yeah.
It's so easy to get sidetracked.
Yeah, it is.
Lose motivation.
Totally.
Fall back into those old patterns.
Yeah.
What are some strategies
Yeah.
to stay on track?
One powerful technique is to create rituals,
Okay.
routines.
Or do
It's about establishing that set of habits that support your goals and make it easier to stay consistent.
Yeah.
Think of it like programming your autopilot, right?
Oh, I like that.
The more you automate those positive habits, the less willpower you need to exert, and the more effortless it becomes.
So true. It's about creating a system
Mm-hmm.
that supports our success
Yes.
rather than relying on willpower alone.
Exactly.
And I think it's also important to remember that consistency doesn't mean perfection.
Oh, that's so important.
We're human. We're going to have setbacks.
Of course.
We're going to make mistakes.
We are. It's inevitable.
Right.
Consistency isn't about never falling off track. It's about having the resilience to get back up and keep moving forward. It's about embracing the journey, with all its ups and downs, and recognizing that every experience, even the challenging ones, is an opportunity for growth.
This is resonating so much.
Yeah.
It's about shifting our perspective,
Hmm.
reframing those setbacks as learning opportunities,
Yeah.
using them to fuel our growth.
Yeah.
So we're taking action.
Hmm.
We're being consistent.
Mm-hmm.
But let's face it, we don't always get it right.
That's true.
We hit a roadblock.
Yep.
We make a mistake.
Happens to the best of us.
We experience failure.
Here's the thing about failure that most people miss.
Okay, what's that?
It's not the opposite of success.
Okay.
It's an integral part of the journey.
Oh, I like that.
Every successful person you can think of has faced countless failures.
Right.
It's those failures that have shaped them, taught them valuable lessons,
Right.
and ultimately made them stronger.
I love how you reframe that.
Yeah.
It's so easy to get discouraged when we stumble.
Of course.
But it's crucial to remember
Yeah.
that failure is not the end. It's just a detour, a redirection, maybe even a shortcut
Oh, yeah.
to something even greater.
It's about cultivating that resilience,
Really
that ability to bounce back from challenges, learn from our mistakes, and keep moving forward with even greater determination. Think of it like a muscle.
Yeah.
The more you exercise that resilience muscle, the stronger it becomes.
Oh, yeah.
And the more equipped you are to handle whatever life throws your way.
So how do we shift our perspective and view failure as a stepping stone to success? How do we cultivate that unshakable resilience that allows us to not just survive, but thrive in the face of challenges?
It starts with a mindset shift. Instead of viewing failure as this personal defeat, you see it as valuable data, feedback that can help you refine your approach and make better decisions. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this experience? How can I use this feedback to grow?
Okay, that's a game changer.
Yeah.
Turning those failures into feedback, into opportunities to level up. I'm feeling empowered already. We've talked about the power of action, the importance of consistency, and the transformative potential of failure. But we can't do it all alone. We need to invest in ourselves to truly unlock our full potential.
Absolutely. Investing in yourself is not a luxury. It's a necessity. It's about prioritizing your growth, your well-being, your expansion. And it takes many forms: education, personal development, taking care of your physical and mental health, pursuing your passions.
So what are some ways we can invest in ourselves? What does that actually look like?
Think of it like this. You are your most valuable asset.
Okay.
You are the vehicle for achieving your dreams.
Yeah.
So how are you upgrading that vehicle? Are you keeping it in top shape? Are you adding new features?
I love that analogy. So we're talking about investing in our knowledge, our skills, our well-being, our passions. It's about constantly upgrading ourselves, becoming the best version we can be. And you know what? I think one of the most important investments we can make is in our mindset.
You're absolutely right.
Yeah.
Our mindset is the foundation upon which everything else is built.
Right?
It's our beliefs, our thoughts, our attitudes that shape our reality
Wow.
and determine our level of success.
So how do we cultivate a mindset that supports our growth?
Yeah.